Hey guys, it's Roberto. Welcome back to the vlog. I love doing these. It's been a little while since I've shared my creative thoughts with you, but something that's been on my mind a lot lately is a conversation around will versus skill. A lot of times we look at people who have skills and we say that they're a jack or a Jill of all trades. I mean, you guys see me in all the platforms, especially lately. I've been doing Anchor, been doing a call-in show there, and I think you guys should check it out, calling it Ask for Awesome right now. And then I'm doing my Create Something Awesome Today podcast. I'm going hardcore in Instagram lately, even been using the Sony to get some new shots for that. You guys will see those soon. I'm just quote unquote all over the place, and yet I'm not. It's a trick. It's an illusion. I'm not all over the place. I'm doing one very specific skill very well, using my creativity, and that's a real skill. Creativity is a skill that we actually don't invest in as we get older, and so it diminishes over time because the reason that we lack the will to invest in that particular skill is because we're talked to and convinced and story told to that it doesn't matter. And yet all the expensive fancy things that we all like to buy were sold to us by people who are in fact creative. It took a creative to design every single one of the apps on your phone, from the icons to the interface, and it took somebody creative to do the marketing that's behind that. So when people diminish the value of creativity, I'm kind of laughing, crying, and yelling all at once because it's a mistake. In general, most of the people I know, especially the people who are wildly successful, have the right balance of both willpower and skills that they're applying. You see, if you had nothing but technical skills, let's say I had nothing but the ability to shoot and edit and do all of those things, but I lack the willpower to put them out into the world, well, what good is it then? Because if I'm always creating, if I'm always making things, and then I never share them with the world, which is why I tell you guys, create awesome things and share them with the world, then what's the good of me creating those things and not leveraging or using them to accomplish something of substance, of something of meaning? If you have all this tremendous willpower and you're fearless and you keep, going and going and going, but you have no real skills to deploy, that will only get you so far too. So you need both. You need the actual skill to produce something of value and the will to commit to it. But you also need willpower to know when to pivot and when to change things. You need to be able to actually have that level of internal discipline too. Otherwise, you end up a starving artist. You end up sitting there doing something and beating your head against the wall after it's past its prime. And so that's a problem. Or you become romantic as not just a starving artist, as an entrepreneur or a technologist. It was romanticism that killed Blockbuster more than it was actually Netflix. But it was also Netflix. What I hope I do for you guys on YouTube and social media and with the podcast and all the other pieces of content that I'm creating and with my stage talks and all those things, what I hope that I'm doing is that I'm giving you the foundations of the skills that you need to be successful in the digital era, in an arena that your parents never probably ever dreamed would be here, in an era where this exists and where this thing really matters. I want to give you those skills because maybe no one's ever been able to do that for you. But I also hope that when I do motivational content and when I do these vlogs, that I'm storytelling in a way that inspires you and helps you up the game of your willpower and your confidence, because those things matter too. It's why I pivoted to understand that I needed to make content that allows me to be more vulnerable and more direct and to honestly express myself and my point of view, because I need to make that connection with you. Because in making that connection to you, maybe I can draw out some of that, and maybe I can inspire and instill in you a greater sense of confidence, a greater sense of asking yourself how you can be more curious and then discover your self-awareness, and then it unlocks your real potential so that you take these skills and then you apply them in the real world. So if anything, I would say that is the hope of what I'm doing. That is what I'm optimistic about. I'm not so naive as to believe that the far majority of you will do what I'm hoping for, but if enough of you do, then maybe you inspire the other people because maybe you connect with them in a way that I couldn't for whatever reason. So if you ever wondered why I'm doing this, now you know. Question of the day, what do you struggle more with? Do you struggle more with willpower and your discipline, or do you struggle with your actual lack of skills and knowledge? Let me know. I'm gonna put a poll up here, but I also want you to talk about this in the comment section. Creative Thoughts is a conversation. It's not just about me sharing what's on my mind. It's about all of you being able to talk about what's on your mind, giving me feedback, and it's just like building and growing this community and going deeper with each other. Anyway, like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and also please go ahead and hit the notification bells, because we all know the YouTube subscription box is broken and is practically useless. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, letting me share my creative thoughts with you. Let's continue the conversation, and don't forget, go out there and create something awesome today. I really mean it. I need you to do it, and if you're doing it, show it to me, prove it to me. Tag me on Instagram, @Roberto Blake. Take care.